Sierra Leone's former president, Ernest Bai Koroma, has honored the invitation of the Sierra Leone Police to report at the CID headquarters for questioning on the November 26, 2023 failed attempted coup. He was summoned by the police to its headquarters to help with the investigations on the failed attempted coup. His summon follows the arrest of his former security guard, Amadu Koita, who is presently in police custody. Amongst those arrested was Amadu Koita, who worked as a security guard for Koroma until 2018 when the former president left office. A bodyguard of the former president was also killed during the attack. Now, Channel Bar, Sierra Leone's information minister, joins me from Freetown for more on this. Thank you so much for your time, Channel.
Thanks for having me.
All right, now, can you provide insight into the reason behind the former president, that's Ernest Koroma, being invited by the Sierra Leone Police for questioning in relation to the attempted coup on November 26, 2023?
The Sierra Leone Police is currently conducting an investigation into the failed attempted coup of November 26th. And in that process, they have been very clear that nobody is spared because of their status and nobody is targeted because of it either. They're following the evidence wherever it leads. In this case, as you mentioned, some of the facts indicates that some people connected to the former president, whether some are his current guards, some are his former guards and associates, have been known or are known to have been involved in the planning and execution of the failed coup attempt. And the police is simply inviting him to help with the investigation so he can answer the questions and help them with the investigations. That's where we are now at this stage. And I think as he said himself, it's been conducted incredibly professionally. And as the president of the country, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio has said, we're following strictly the rule of law on this matter.
Now, how significant is this development in the ongoing investigation into the attempted coup? And what role does the questioning of a former president play in the legal proceedings?
A former president, at the end of the day, is a citizen. And as I said, it's a serious matter. Sierra Leone is a peaceful country, it's a democracy, and the rule of law is what trumps every other consideration. And with former president is going to be treated with the respect that he deserves, as has been the case. But at the end of the day, the law is the law, and we're going to stick to the law. So in terms of the significance of this, what every Sierra Leonean now wants to know is what happened and who were the people who were behind this. And we're hoping the former president, in his interactions with the Sierra Leone Police, will help us to answer that. This is a wide-ranging investigations, and anybody who is invited to speak to the police will be to help us to solve the mysteries that underlie this case.
Now, what measures is the government taking to ensure transparency and fairness in this investigation, especially considering the involvement of a prominent political figure like, of course, the former President Koroma?
We have been extremely transparent throughout this process. We've made clear all those who were involved, those who are on the wanted list, those who are apprehended. We report pretty quickly. I've been very available. The rest of the government information team have been making this information very public. The former president today attended. He responded to the summon with his lawyers who are present during these interrogations. And right afterwards, we come forth to the media and explain what we were told happened from the perspective of the Sierra Leone Police and the government of Sierra Leone. So we will continue to do that. This is a commitment that we have made, because at the end of the day, the intent of those who carried out this attack was to undermine our democracy. And one way we show them that they cannot win, it's not just by holding those who carried this attack to account, but by sticking to our values. And those are values of democracy and rule of law, and that's absolutely paramount.
Now, can you elaborate on the government's stance regarding the alleged coup attempt and its commitment to uphold democratic principles and the rule of law in the country? And of course, the fallout in terms of policy and also strategies moving forward as regards security and also as it affects the political landscape?
His Excellency, the President of our country, has spoken to us, the citizens, a few times now since the unfortunate events of November 26th. He's been clear and unequivocal. Sierra Leone is a democracy. It's a democracy that we fought for. We might be imperfect, but in our imperfection, we have a consensus that we will resolve our differences through democratic means, through non-violent means. And that's what we've continued to do throughout this process. That, as I just stated, those who seek to undermine and take advantage of what they perceive are our differences, they make a mistake. Because those differences are there and they're real, but they do not get to the level of wanting us to sink to undemocratic, violent military rule. Our country has gone through the abyss of crisis upon crisis, and we've emerged as an example of democratic rule in the continent. Our president, he fought for that, as he reminded our country, and that's why he's going to continue to fight. But this time he's going to fight through the rule of law. He's going to fight to uphold our democracy. He's going to fight to uphold the safety and the dignity of every one of our citizens. And that's what we're committed to doing.
All right, now before I let you go, how is the president personally taking the whole process and Sierra Leoneans?
Our president is a very calm and steady captain of the ship. He's very experienced. He's been through a lot of challenges in his life. He fought a war. He came to power. He handed over power. He's one of those unique leaders on our continent who's actually had the experience of being a president, a former president, and then becoming a president now. And now actually also winning an election. As he likes to remind us, he's the only Sierra Leonean who's taken the oath of office 3 times. So that experience that he has, the fact that he's had a chance to reflect on his leadership and now sit where he is, I think gives him a very unique perspective. So he's calm, he's focused, he's resolved, he's very resolute. And as he said, he reflects the spirit of Sierra Leone, the resilient spirit of our nation.
All right, thank you so much for your time, Ernest Bai, Sierra Leone's Information Minister, joining from Freetown. Once again, thank you.